You're right.
Hello, darling. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining me today. Good. Could you explain a time when you have been in a stressful situation and how you resolved it?
I've got some funny ones, actually. Live is a funny one as well because you just have to keep going. There was one time, I think maybe this time last year, where I had a big ponytail on my head and I think I was whipping it round on the penultimate song and it come loose, but I couldn't just take it out. It was just like floppy. It was a disaster. So I had to hold it in place and I'm on stage in front of 10,000 people and it's a support gig, so it's not even my crowd. And I was like, guys, my ponytail's fallen off. I have one more song, please help me. I'm really just can't believe this has happened. Let's go. And you just have
to wing it. Yeah. I'm sure you do a great job anyway. So do you have any calming tools or techniques that you use in stressful situations?
You know, I think there's certain people who know me really well and who are able to help me kind of get to that place. Okay. I mean, I live with my sister now and I work with my family. So for me, it's like being rooted. I find it calming. Yeah. Family is everything. And often, you know, when I don't see my family in a while and I'm out here and I'm losing my mind a little bit, you come back down to earth. Yeah. So
it can get a bit unbalanced, can't it? And then you go back and you get grounded
Exactly.
Again.
So that's really, really important. And then, you know, I'm really not good at spending alone time. Like I never really spend a lot of alone time, always with my sisters basically and my family who I love. But it is spending that downtime, taking time to reflect.
Even like journaling.
Yeah, well that's what writing is for me. That's what songwriting is for me. Exactly. I'm very lucky that whenever anything really ugly or instant or distinctive happens in my life, I just take it straight to the mic. Yeah, I have a little step in my house now, so we just go.
Cool. So what advice would you give someone, a young person actually, who's dealing with a stressful situation?
You know, I actually had an ex who gave me a really good bit of advice. And he said to me, in 3 months' time, will you be thinking about this? And I actually have applied that sentence to so many situations because, you know, a parking ticket. And you're like, I got a parking ticket. You're not going to be thinking about that tomorrow, let alone, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's putting stuff into perspective of your stress and what you're worried about, you know. And if it's fear or nerves and anxiety, then go to things that help you with that, you know. Like when I'm anxious, I'll read a poem and I'll get in the bath. You know, it's just having your methods. And sadly, you know, mental health isn't necessarily going to get a lot easier for us because of social media. And it's made us all so paranoid and insular and comparative. And, you know, so if you're feeling really bad, I would turn off your phone and tell everyone you love, I need a break. Delete the social apps off your phone. Check them once a morning if you have to, and then just delete them. When I'm feeling really, really stressed, I can't, babe.
So a digital detox is needed sometimes.
But as humans, we're not actually supposed to be, you know, receiving mass judgment and searching for validation on that level, which is why being an artist is so toxic, because my job is for you to judge my art, and it's you either like it or you don't, and you're not a bad person if you don't like it, but then I have to process that, you know? Sure. It's weird.
So there's an element of just doing your own thing, switching off.
Removing from what other people think. If you live every day in a comfort zone, you're not living. I feel like the biggest thing as well about stepping out of your comfort zone is you surprise yourself. You know, it's one of those things, this is a good analogy. I love trying new food, right? And I have some friends from the ends like, chicken and chips. And I grew up eating chicken and chips.
Where are you from?
I'm from Croydon. But, you know, at church on a Sunday, we'd be hunting around for 10p from all the aunties so we can go get a 2-piece wing and chips.
That's a strategy. I didn't even do that.
Come on. 5p, please. You know, but what it is, you know, I'll take my girls now because I love to eat fancy too. Like, I love home cooked, but I love to eat fancy. I'll take my girls and they'll be like, poking the squid, like, rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, you know what? If you opened your mind and you got out of your comfort zone and you tried this food with a fresh mind, this might be your new favourite plate of food. And you just don't know. If you choose to always stay safe and be like, I'll get chips and a Coke, That's all you'll ever know. Life is meant to be lived. Like, just grab it.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Love.
You want to think about all the reasons why you shouldn't do something. I could also sit here and help you come up with all of those things. You know, find the people you love, talk to them about it, empower yourself, listen to a pep talk, listen to a podcast, listen to a motivational speaker, go and watch your idol who gone and achieved something incredible, watch them talk, fuel yourself with fire and go and try it.